Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Joe Usual, and this is the Long Dark Gunloper Cougar Revenge Run, where we were just prepping up. Once again, it's taking me a week to do that, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get on hunting cougars at the beginning of next week. So right now we're sitting at Coastal Highway at the fishing village, and we're going to be taking out some wolves and another bear today. I want to go ahead and I want to drop a bear. And he should be showing up here in the late afternoon. It's early morning right now. I don't have any food on me, so we should probably go fishing. Let's look and see what I've got in my pocket as far as stuff goes. Oh, I've got this battery I didn't drop. Oh, that's not cool. Never mind. We're going to have to go back. I got to drop this battery off. Actually, you know what? No, I can drop it right now. That's fine. We'll just keep it here. It doesn't really matter. Hope you're all having a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what part of the planet you're on. I'm going to go ahead. Let's see. I don't have any. Okay, I've got my pot and I've got my skillet and I've got 2 cans. We got to get some food, guys. What's this?
Excellent.
That's maybe on being able to eat that. We have some books I can read. Let's go drop over here right quick. I got to get firewood because we need a fire to fight that bear. I haven't checked these cabins, I don't think. Let's go ahead and see what we've got inside of here. Maybe we'll get lucky with the food. I just need enough for the night. Or for the day, I mean. Otherwise, I'll have to go fishing. I won't have a choice. I've only got 1 fishing line, I think. 1 hook. We could make more. I could make more lines. I could scrap I could scrap that lamp that's in the other cabin for scrap, so I can make hooks. Nothing else here, huh? That's weird. Alright, let's go over here. Still really cold outside. Well, there won't be any food in here, but we'll see what we got. All right, so I think what we're going to have to do is go fishing, which would be fine. We can break down some of these boxes for firewood and whatnot. Let's go. Let's make our line first. I don't want to be out when the bear shows up. So let's go ahead and let's bust this metal lamp down. That'll give me 2 hooks worth. I think that's all I can do right here. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll take a little, I don't know if we'll take damage or not, but we're going to go over here to this workbench. There might be a hook here. There's a revolver cartridge, another revolver cartridge. There's a hook. Let's go ahead and let's craft another 3 hooks. All right, cool. And let's make 2 more line. I'll take the hit on the cold. All right, that's cool. Let's go back inside. Actually, let's do it over here. We'll go back inside here. And then we'll make... I can make 4 more fishing line, and I've got 1 on me. All right, that's cool. And let's bust this down. And this one. We'll just break down these little crates for right now. If the wind will stop kicking, We might actually have a chance to break down some of these pallets. Yeah, I wouldn't trust a candy bar either. That's why I haven't eaten it. All right, that's better. A little bit more water. Okay. And we'll break down the ones in the last cabin. All right, so we're going to need to boil some water and go fishing, but I need more firewood. So let's see what we got out here. So that's pretty good, actually. This is going to take 2.5 hours. These are all going to take 2.5 hours. This pallet will only take 30 minutes, but only gives me 3. Let's grab some sticks. And actually, you know what we could do? Did I go into that mine shaft yet? Let's go back to the mine shaft right quick. I don't know if I picked up all that coal in that mine shaft or not. Let's go over there right fast. That'll keep me warm. It might take us a day or two to get this bear, but I want this second bear hide. We've already got one bear hide that's curing right now. If I get a second one, I'm going to be able to... Where are my... Wait, where are my pistols? Where's my pistol and my rifle? Did I put those down? I put my pistol down? Uh-oh, we got to go back. Shoot, man. All right, we may as well carry back that battery then if we have to go all the way back. It's going to take us a couple days, guys. I screwed up. Where did I put my pistol down at? Do you guys know? That's not good. Not at all. I was going to drop that deer, but... My pistol disappeared. I don't remember... Why do we have feathers here? What's this? I don't see a body. Alright, so we're going to drop this back. Actually, no, we won't. I'm going to keep this.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, we're going to be slow. What the hell's going on here, man? My pistol's gone. I don't remember dropping it. Oh, it's got to be back at Misanthrope then. All right, well, in that case... Morning, Ian. I don't remember dropping that pistol, yo. And I shouldn't have. But it has to be at Misanthrope. It has to be. So we're going to lose more health here. But while we're over here at the mine shaft, I'm going to pick up some more rishis. So in case I get sick.
Can't feel my hands.
What do we got here? This is the car I wanted to check anyway. All right. This looks like we might have a blizzard coming in too.
Damn.
So this could get kind of weird for
Freezing.
me. I mean, we're only going to lose 1% of our health every hour that we don't eat. So, I mean, at the most, by morning, I'll lose like 20% of my health. The cold will get me, though.
I need to drop something.
We should have some food in the mine shaft, though. Let's start picking up sticks. Wait, I already picked up my antibiotics, didn't I? I did. So we have antibiotics on us, so that'll be fine. The two things I really need when I go fight the Cougars is I'm gonna need antiseptic and bandages. So we need to make a bunch of bandages, and we need to get some old man's beard so I can make some extra antiseptic, so we can cover in case I get mauled. But at the beginning of next week, when I come back, we're gonna be hunting the Cougars at Mystery Lake, and that'll be our first map. I got rabbits here. We can eat the rabbits. That'll be fine. Let's drop in here right quick. We'll probably build a fire and sleep here tonight. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Nothing in here, huh? All right, let's go. That battery's weighing me down. This isn't too far from Misanthrope. What I might do, I might just drop this battery right here. That's not a bad place to put it. It's halfway to
Wait,
where the trader is.
I'm so cold.
We'll drop
I'm
that.
warming up again.
That way I'm under. I just have to remember where I put it. That's 30 pounds of weight we just got rid of, so. All right, so this will give me some antibiotics extra on the off chance that I screw up and I eat raw meat, or predator meat rather. That way I don't waste my antibiotics. Never hurts to have extra. I'm going to grab those rose hips on the way out so we can make rose hip pie. Now we're going to head back to the Quonset and I'm going to make rose hip pies. I think. I don't think I've been in here. Have I? I don't remember coming in here yet. No, we haven't. Okay, cool.
What have we here?
Well, that's coal. I'll take that coal. That's fine. We need firewood, so. We're going to miss the bear today, but then we're going to go back tomorrow, okay? Not a big deal. Not a big whoop. Now, there should be a box of crackers or some chips or something over here, which will help mitigate our hunger a little bit. Yeah, there's a box of crackers right there. Don't see anything else. There's another coal. Obviously, we have salt in here. We can go and we can harvest the salt. Let's go ahead and do that. This way, I've got extra salt waiting for me. Salt is cheap in the trade, but this is free. And I'd rather, and you know what? Free is always good. And I'll just drop this right here. We can always come pick it up. That way, it gets a chance to respawn. It's not taking me that long to do it. All right, cool. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10 pounds of salt waiting for me right here, and then it'll respawn on its own. Grab the rest of this coal, and then I can probably go and harvest those rabbits and get myself enough food for the night. And then we can actually boogie on back. Actually, I need my pistol. I have no way of killing that bear. I have to get back to Misanthrope. But I don't have my snares out now because we pulled them last episode. So maybe we'll hit Misanthrope in the morning and I'll go pick up my pistol. Because you're right, I did drop all that weight, and I must have dropped my pistol by mistake. Yeah, I'm warming up. That is a plus. You're right. Just hope there's no storm outside, but it sounds like there's a storm. Nope. Although it looks like it might be coming. All right, we need some more sticks. Grab those. I'm not too panicky about my calories right now, but or my lack of calories. But we got to be prepped. And what I'll do is if we stay the night here, I'll go run back to Misanthrope right fast, grab my pistol, come back, and then we'll get that bear. I'll go fishing if I have enough firewood. And we'll take on that bear at the what do you call it? The fishing shack. All right, those rabbits haven't seen me yet. I've got 2 here. 2 stones. Sneak around this side. Oh, no, here he comes. Sneaky little bugger. This would be dinner for the night. That's 1. He's coming. I just got to be patient. There he is. All right, let's drag these guys inside, and then we'll come out and we'll make a fire. All right, meat. Then, right after we cook the meat, we'll go ahead and come back in and we'll harvest the rest of these guys. Doesn't look like I've worried about meals for a while. Yeah, no, like I said, you only lose 1% of your health for every hour that you don't eat. And I'm not, and if you get hurt, that's different, right? If you get attacked and you're not full health, then you're in trouble. But I was pretty certain where the wolves are, so I think I'm okay, as long as I don't smell. So what we're going to do is I'll go ahead and I'll just drop these guys here. This is a 79%. This would get me through the night. Not quite, almost. But I still want to cook this meat up. Let's go ahead and let's also drop the meat right now so I don't smell while I'm making my fire. So I don't pull any wolves.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Yeah, I'm going to make water too. So we're going to do that right here. And this seems to be sheltered at the moment. So, and I just picked that book up, so let's just use that book. So that'll be good. Hopefully the wind doesn't kick up. Now I'm just going to use sticks for this fire because that's going to be my best bet. I don't need a lot of heat. I just need to be able to do what I got to do. Let's do 2 hours here because I need 2 hours worth of water. We'll get that water working in the pot. That'll give me a half gallon. And then we'll go back in right quick. We'll grab the meats. I can only do one piece at a time, so I may as well just do that. That's fine. Skillet to be faster. 24 minutes. Let's go. Actually, I'm warming up right now, so and I don't have any more water, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cook it. Grab that. Go back inside. Drop that. How long is that going to be? That's 500. Okay, that's going to be another 23. $22. All right. So that'll give us like almost 2 days worth of food, which is going to be good. This is a small piece. 210. So that's going to be like 11 minutes, probably. That's what I'm thinking. If I had a guess. Let's go ahead and let's... 10 minutes, okay? We got 38 minutes till that's boiled. Plenty of time here. Let's do that. I'm going to go ahead. I've got an hour left. Let's go ahead and water up. And that's going to be done in 27 minutes. I've got an hour left on this. That's an hour to cook that. This will be fine. Let's grab that, pick this up. Let's actually go back inside right fast. Drink this water. Hey, Janet, that's congratulations on your Wi-Fi being fixed. That's great, man. Very neat. All right, and then let's boil this up. There we go, pick this up. And then I've got 3 torches I can pull, which I would like to have for the future. And then we've got dinner for tonight, and we've got water for the day. And I'm okay, happy with that. Now let's strip these rabbits, and then we can eat and go to bed. I won't be full health, but I'll get close. It'll be fine. I also want to process the reshis, so I have it for later. So let's go ahead and let's grab these guys. Water's looking good. We're going to starve ourselves for a second, but let's go ahead and harvest this up. That's going to be an hour 21, 50 minutes on this one. I need to sharpen my knives too. So it's going to take more calories than I thought to actually get this stuff done. We can do all that in the dark. It's not a big deal. By the way, I can hear my... I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my earbuds are scraping against the zipper on my jacket. Let me take my jacket off. Give me a second. It's right next to my microphone too, so imagine you guys are hearing that. Hang tight. Let me stand up. Give me a second. All right, that should be better for you guys, I think. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I was hearing it in my ears. So let's go ahead and let's harvested that one. Let's harvest this one. I may have to bust out the lantern, but that's okay. It's getting dark now. Oh, you couldn't hear it? All right, that's fine. It was bugging me, though. All right, let's go ahead and drop these two. These two. And then hydrate again. Since we're indoors, I'm just going to grab this meat. No, I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to go outside. Whoops. The bed's right there, though, so it's not a big deal. Grab this. Okay. Okay. So, let's go ahead and I want to bust up. We're going to make, I can make 2 Old Man Beer dressings. It'll be 30 minutes. All the rishis, which is 3. We're not going to prepare the rose hips because I need those for roast hip pie.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
So that's cool. All right. So, and we're going to make those for travel when we go. Because I don't know if I want to go. What do you guys think? Do we go to Bleak Inlet and make a bunch of ammo that's going to be substandard and then break it down and remake it, break it down and remake it? Or do we, until I get to a level 5 in my gunsmithing? Or do we try to take out the Cougars first? I've got enough bullets to take out a Cougar, or all 3 of them in Mystery Lake. Should we drop those Cougars first, or should we make ammo first? What do you guys think? Here, you know what? I'm going to do this. You guys don't even have to tell me. We're going to do this. I'm going to make a poll right quick. Nope, that's not what I want. So... All right, there we go. So I've got a poll going up right now. Which should we do first? Make ammo or kill the Mystery Lake Cougars? Go ahead and vote on that, and we'll let that sit for a good amount of time while you guys are here. All right, let's go ahead and let's drink. And I need 750 calories to carry me through till morning. So let's see what we got. I'm going to save these crackers, I think. I've got 540 there. Let's eat that. And that's actually right where I need to be. And that will give me a rabbit and the crackers for the next day. So let's go ahead and let's crash out for 9 hours. Actually, I need to hydrate just a little bit. All right, we're almost up to full health again. Just now getting light. So what I think we'll do...
All I can think about is food.
...is we're not going to eat right now. We're going to go ahead and drop all of this. And then I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, we're going to drink. I'm going to chill for another hour. No, the pistol's at Misanthrope, too. I dropped all that weight. It's in the cabinet at Misanthrope? Yeah, I figured. So, yeah, we got to head back and grab that. This will be, and on the way back, we can stop and grab this food. Oh, I should probably drop all this firewood, too, because it's heavy. Let's just do that. That way I've got some carry weight on me. All right, that'll lighten my feet a little bit. Misanthrope is just a hop, skip, and jump away. You know what we could do? Let's go check this dude out and get some feathers. If I can get up here again. Oh, come on, really, dude? All right. This is a person. I don't think this is a deer. Oh, it is a deer. Okay, we might grab this deer meat when we come back too, since I've got all that firewood right now. So, yeah, we might do that. Because that'll give me another steak. And we need food and heat when we take on that bear. That way I don't have to go fishing, even though I made all that stuff.
So hungry.
It's a wolf right there on the ice, right there. See that little black spot, I think?
Can't feel my feet.
Have to go wide to get to avoid that dude.
So cold.
Hang tight, guys. Give me 1 second, please. I just realized I just heard a text, and it might be from my wife, so I got to take a look. It was not. I haven't heard from her in since she hit Denver. So, and that was yesterday morning. But she is notorious for not texting when she's traveling, so I'm not too concerned. She's just really bad at remembering to text. You would check all the huts for Barb's rifle? This would be the rifle I've got is fine. If I find a rifle, I find a rifle. All right, let's go in here. Yep, there it is, sure enough. All right, so let me put that birch bark sapling back in here because I'm not making arrows right now. And let's go ahead and let's throw all of these antibiotics in here too. Well, we'll take the good ones. I'll keep the bad ones. And I don't need all these painkillers either at the moment. I'll keep some on me, just in case. I don't need these recycled cans. And I don't need these rose hips. Okay, all that stuff can just stay in here. I want to fix these work gloves because they're going to be better than what I've got. Do I have any leather in here? I don't. I could make gloves, though. I could make rabbit gloves right now. I might want to do that instead. Let's do that instead. Let's, I'm thinking. No, we're going to go back and do that bear, I think. Let's, well, you know what I could do? Yeah, I think we are going to go, let's go, I hate to waste these. But it's the only food I've got right now. Yeah, I can track her flight, but I can't track her.
My fingers feel numb. Goddamn freezing.
She had a layover in Denver, and she had a layover in Japan. So I expect she met her sister in Japan. So they're probably having a good time. I'm not worried about it. She's a grown woman. She can take care of herself. She used to be a... my wife used to be a travel agent out of Indonesia. And she went to Europe and Asia, and she knows what the hell she's doing. Alright, so I've got the coffee. I'm gonna grab that herbal tea. I'm not gonna grab the coffee just yet. 90% on that one. I do need 2, right? For the bedroll? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I need 2 bear hides for the bedroll. I need 2 for a jacket too, but the bedroll's probably what I'm gonna go with. For when we're cold, out and about. Let's chill for an hour. Get warmed up. Actually, what I should have done is bust these down. Let's do that. So I have firewood. That'll give me 3 hours of firewood. No moose, as far as I can tell. No deer either, which means there's probably wolves around here somewhere. Wait. Oh, there's deer. Okay. Let me wrap around here right quick. Yeah, we still have deer here, so that's good. I didn't search it? Yeah, you can't open that. All right. I'm going to save a match, I think.
Come on. Come on. Turned out pretty well.
Oh, wait. What am I doing? I've got this. Let's not do that. Let's hang on. Let's do this right quick. I'm going to do this. Alright, I've got Rishi tea now. Let's go ahead and take these inside. These porridges are ruined. They're going to make me sick. But I can sleep for 10 hours with them. So that's what we're going to do. Why did I want to come back here in the first place? I forget. These are ruined. They're going to make me sick. But they are going to fill me up with food enough that I can sleep for 10 hours. And, well, I know what I was going to do. I was going to drop this off is what I was going to do. We're going to drop this. Drop that. And then, yeah, this will give me a day's worth of food, and I'll be able to heal myself with the.
I'd better find some water.
We're gonna need more water, though. All right, let's get out of here. Didn't know I could do what? If you eat food that's going to make you sick, you always want to remember to have enough water and an antibiotic, because you have to sleep for 10 hours, right? You won't gain any health back unless you're using like a tea, a reishi tea. I mean, sorry, a birch bark tea.
The cold is making my head feel thick.
But you want more calories in your belly if you get sick than 10 hours will take out of your body. Does that make sense? At level 5 cooking, it won't matter. Like at level 5 cooking, it doesn't matter if I eat rotten food. It doesn't matter. But right now, I don't have level 5 cooking, so to mitigate that, I won't get any health back tonight or this afternoon. I'll wait till tonight to eat that. I'm gonna eat the crackers right now, and I'm gonna make water at the shelter, and then we're gonna get. Then we're gonna. Or maybe I'll wait. No, I'm not gonna wait. I don't want to lose any more health. Hey G Cells, what's up, man? How you doing? I could kill a deer. I've got my pistol. I gotta fix my hatchet, my knife, and my pistol. I don't know if I have a firearm cleaning kit on me, though. That's the only issue. So what I might want to do grab these. I need to boil water, but the wind's kicking pretty hard. It's still sheltered though. Let's go inside right quick. I'm going to drop this porridge. So when you're sleeping, you're going to use up 60, well it says 68 calories. I think it's more than that, actually. 112 if you're passing time. But, so you need 680 calories for 10 hours of sleep time. But I'm not going to get any health back that way. So let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna save this for a future because it's already spoiled, it didn't matter. I'll just leave it there. So I can eat this. Eat that. We're going to leave this in the spoil pile. And then a portable oxygen machine. I don't have a portable one. I personally have a big one that I've been using. Because especially when I was sick, man, my oxygen levels were way low. Let's go ahead and let's go boil some water if it'll let me. I'm gonna make a tea. It looks like we're sheltered here, which would be nice, unless the wind shifts, in which case it's going to be weird.
Come on. Why didn't that work?
Yeah, it's because it says I failed. Let's try that again. It didn't say it was too windy, it just said I failed. I'll check my ammo in a second, Sophia. Now, Mackenzie's a bush pilot, man. He's used to low oxygen.
All right.
All right, so let's go and do this. Hit it with that coal. Let's go. I'm going to do water first. You know, Jerry, it's easy to say that, but if you don't have the saplings to do it, you can't do it. So. Right, that's boiled. Let's go ahead and let's cook up a herbal tea. That'll help me tonight. Let's do 2 of those. $29 till boiled. That covers me. Okay, now the wind's dying down. That's nice. Let's do another batch of water. Actually, you know what? I've got an hour left. We'll do water here. We'll do water here. And that'll give me an hour's worth of water. It's a half batch, but that's okay. Pick this up.
I need to find a place to rest.
Pick this up. We're gonna break down some of these torches. It's gonna get dark soon, so this will help me out. This will get me to full health in the morning. And then I've got that backup porridge for in the future. I don't need to do that right now. Let's go ahead and put this out. We're going to go inside. I've got enough calories with that crackers and this rabbit meat that we can go ahead and sleep for the night. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to chill for 4 hours. We're in Mystery Lake through the Cougar spawn. They, let me pause. They spawn at just on. There's 2 of them that are. One is on one side of the trailers where the what do you call it? The Forester trailers, and on just right next to the Forester trailers. And then the third one is right across the way to the left. If you're walking out of camp office, it's to the left, just to the left of the rocks. So that's where all 3 of them are. So we can drop those. So far, 65% of you tell me I need to make ammo. So I guess we're going to be going to Bleak Inlet. I don't have a gunsmithing book, I don't think. Let me go ahead and we're going to drink. All right, so to get ourselves back up to where we need to be, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drink. Let's eat first. Let's eat this. That's 494 and 600. That's 1,000 calories. And this is good food. I'm not going to get sick off this. And then we'll drink a herbal tea. And then I'll polish myself off with water. And then we will go to bed for 9 hours. And that should carry me, that should get my health almost all the way back up. Hey, Pickle. All right, almost full health. So I'm not gonna bother with the with that nasty food that we've got waiting for us here. We can eat that later. It's nice to know we have a backup food once I hit level 5 cooking. Let's go ahead and let's sleep for another 4 hours. Yeah. Well, rifle ammo, I only have like 4 rounds, 5 rounds. As far as the pistol goes, I've got 68 rounds.
I could eat anything.
So I've got plenty of pistol ammo. All right, we're gonna take a little bit. I was gonna take a little bit of time here, and I need to fix my knife. No, let's fix our hatchet. While it gets warm. Because it's cold outside right now, so let's wait. I've got enough firewood to go fishing for most of the day, which is going to give us the food that we need for the future, and I want to drop that bear. I want that bear hide. I don't care so much about the guts or the meat, but I would like to cook it all off if I can. If I could afford to. That'd be nice. But if I get attacked by a wolf, I need a sharp hatchet to be able to fend him off. That's the best weapon you can use. Right, it's going to be, like Pickle says, it's going to be rubbish ammo when I make it first. It's garbage ammo. So what happens is you got to make the ammo, tear it apart, remake the ammo, tear it apart, remake the ammo, tear it apart. It's the same with getting your archery skill up to level 5. The fastest way to do that is to make arrows. And then tear them apart and make more arrows, tear them apart and make more arrows, unless you have the books. Which is fine too. I mean, that helps. But if you don't want to read, then making bullets and tearing them apart, it's the fastest way to get gunsmithing up to level 5. Same with archery, getting up to level 5 is to making arrows and tearing them apart. But when you're with gunsmithing, you don't lose very much. Maybe a little gunpowder, but when it comes to getting your archery up to level 5, every time you tear apart an arrow, you lose that shaft. So you got to realize you need to have enough shafts that you're going to be able to remake your arrows to be able to do that. But it is the fastest way to do it. But with gunsmithing, it's not nearly as detrimental as it is with archery. Because once you make the bullet tips, you get those back. And you lose a little bit of gunpowder, but I don't think you lose that much, if you lose any at all. So, yeah, something to think about, for sure. I think I'm going to go ahead and spend the time on this, too. It's almost noon. I got to get my tools back up to snuff. And then once it hits about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to head over to the fishing shack, and I'm going to go fishing. I don't have any tip-ups, so that's not going to work for me. Although I'm aware tip-ups are the fastest way to get fish. Hungry. But we gotta work with what we've got. So let me just get this sharpened up. And like I said, I don't have a firearm cleaning kit, so I can't fix my pistol. But that bear's not going to show up till the afternoon, or in the evening. Once he does, though, we should be ready for him. I hope. All right. Drink some water. Yeah, I'm here. I mean, I have what I have, and that's all I've got. So, you do what you have to do. All right, that's going to destroy this, and that's fine. That's the end of the whetstone. Let's throw that in a box and get rid of it. I mean, and I don't mean this to sound like an ass, but everybody can say you need to do this or you should do that. But the fact of the matter is what you've got is what you've got. Okay? So, and I'm not trying to slam on anybody. I just, you know, I mean, I only have what I have. I need to fix these too. I really need to make those rabbit gloves too. That's what I was going to go and do. And then I forgot to pick up the hides and the guts when we went to Quonset. All right, that's fine. This is a lot of calories. Like if I'm full health, I could eat all of this and get sick, drink my reishi tea, or eat a set of antibiotics, sleep for the night, and I still have enough calories to carry me through the next day almost. So, but we're not going to do that right now. We're going to go fishing. All right, so it's just better that way. Oh, I got to pick up my firewood. Coal's going to be best. Reclaimed wood. I already have my snares made, although my tip-ups would be nice, but I need sticks for that. All right, let's go. Oh, I don't want to drink that, you piece of... No! I want to do that. Oh, I misclicked. All right. So I don't know if the bear's going to show up because we got a blizzard coming in. I might just
If I don't get some food soon.
fish for the night. Because I'm pretty alert, and it's in the afternoon. I got other things to do, Jerry. Coming across a little spicy this morning, sir. I'm not going to travel without having the gear I need. I'm getting the gear I need. That's why we haven't dropped not one cougar in the last week. We will, but if I'm not prepped, I'm going to die. So if you want to see me fail, I can push myself. But I didn't get multiple 500-day runs under my belt from taking insane chances.
Can't feel my hands.
Right, let's get this lit up. You got to be careful, man. This is a dangerous world. All right, so yeah, we'll just do that. That's fine.
Come on.
Well, if I die, we're just gonna have to start over, and don't always get what you want.
Turned out pretty well.
Hey, Pickle, I've got a question for you. I've been seeing this. I've been watching some Jimmy Carr, and the word nonce is being thrown around quite a bit. What does that mean?
Cold.
What does the word nonce mean?
Just want to lay down for a bit.
We're gonna go 8 hours. I'm gonna plot. How am I doing on water? I'm okay on water for right now. Let's go ahead and let's chop this up. All right, let's go ahead and fish for 6. Oh, it's UK slang for pedo. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay, there's my salmon. Where's the bear? He hasn't shown up yet. All right, let's cook this up. This is going to be food. Let's place... I'm going to do a skillet. That's fine. That's how many calories? 1,700? Something like that? I'm just going to eat it.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
All right, let's go ahead and I've got 5 more hours here. That bear's still not here. We're waiting on him. I think. I got 2 wolves over there. Alright. Drink some water. We're gonna get enough food to last us for another couple of days because I want to wait. I want to wait for that guy. 6 more hours. Hopefully there's no Aurora, but I've got enough firewood to last the night, so we should be fine. There it is. Well, homeboy didn't show today. That's fine. Let's go ahead and add all of our fuel. That's 9.5 hours. That's enough to get through the night. Eat that. And let's go ahead and let's pick this up and let's do a batch of water in here. That'll be 2 hours. Give me a fish. Give me a fish before it boils. Give me a fish before it boils. Come on. Give me a fish. It boiled out, didn't it? God dang it, man. I still have enough. I have enough. I don't need it. I really don't. All right, let's just do 6 hours. I was trying to juggle it. I was hoping for a fish, but whatever. It's fine. My socks wore out. What? That's messed up and dumb. Okay, I got a rockfish. I got 5 hours left. Let's cook that rockfish up.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Bye, Alicia. So we're still not above. We're still not. We still haven't gained any calories. Let's go ahead and hit this again. There we go. Now we're getting ahead of the curve. I'll go get more firewood if I need to. Okay. That's not terrible. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Perfect. I got 2 hours left. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so we've got this guy. We got this guy. I got an hour. I got 2 hours left. This guy. All right, that's okay. Now we can boil some water, right? Hour 48. Let's go ahead and do water. You know what? I think I can carry this. I think this is going to be fine. It says 48, but this fire is going to last longer than that, I think. I have not looked inside here. What's in here? $45. Hour 19. 48. Done deal. All right. We got a blizzard coming in, but guess what? I've got enough firewood. I've got enough fuel, food-wise, to carry my character. Let's go ahead and drink, though. Let's eat that trout. And let's eat this guy. All right. And I still have 1,900 calories left. Okay, that's good. However, I do smell. I should just drop this, though. Let's just drop this fish. We'll come back for him. What do you mean it's too windy to light the torch? All right, we're going to get out of here. All right, I'm going to go take a nap. until the afternoon. Yeah, rum drunk. I saw that in a couple of days I'm going to get snow too. I don't know how that's going to affect my chickens. So far in the frost they've been pretty good, but no bear, no bear, no bear, no bear. I'm not ready for the bear right now. We gotta go back inside. We're gonna take a nap. My boy is tired. We're gonna wait out this storm. Plenty of food, plenty of water. We're gonna crash out for, and I'm good health too. Oh, it's almost dark. Uh-oh. Well, in that case, let's sleep for 2 hours. Which sea are you close to, Charmaine? That's my pitch to the wife if we ever decide to sell this house, is to go to the coast. Because if I go to the coast where there's plenty of rain, or move to England for God's sake, we could have a garden that and if the skies will water our garden, and I can be on the coast and I can fish, then I don't have to worry about going to the grocery store. That's my pitch to her. She doesn't believe it, but she lived on an island for most of her life, so she didn't want to hear that kind of stuff. You're in a different country?
Something's making me feel tired.
Oh, rum drunk. You wouldn't believe how weird my chickens are, dude. They roost on where the opening is in the upper part of the hen house. They refuse to roost anywhere else. I don't know what their deal is. But I've got their hen house so packed full of bedding. They move it around, and they actually, where there's drafts, they actually kick it to block the drafts. So I trust me, I've got them ready for winter. I've been stuffing their place full of bedding but now I have to dig for the eggs. Every day I got to dig for their freaking eggs because they bury them. I don't know, man. It's weird. All right, let's go ahead and sleep for like 9 hours. Oh, no. What was that? That was weird. Don't go to the West Coast unless you want to die. Well, I'm not sure about the East Coast either. I'm thinking south. I was thinking, I mean, no matter what coast I'm on, I'm going to have to worry about, like if I go south, I'm going to have to worry about hurricanes. I don't want to do that. I have smart chickens. My chickens are very smart. And they know every morning when the sun comes up, Dad is coming to give them corn, or scratching corn. And then in the afternoon, they get their treats. They don't even touch their pellets anymore, for the most part. I pretty much supplement their food, and their eggs are amazing. Their shells are really thick, and their eggs are tasty. So I mean, I'm not hating. Let's go 4 more hours. No, the property taxes are going to be really high, from what I understand. Where I'm at right now, our property taxes aren't terrible. But if I move anywhere else in the world, our property taxes are going to be through the roof. All right. So it's the morning time again. I need to get some more firewood. Let's go ahead and I'm going to chop this down. So I've got that working. We need firewood, guys. I'm going to use my hand. Still have plenty of firewood inside now, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's see. How about this? It's only 2. We might have to go fishing again, I think. Like, I mean, I'm not much of a hunter at all. I'm not a hunter at all. I can throw a snare down and maybe catch something, but I'm more of a fisherman than I am anything else. A freshwater fisherman. I'm not a saltwater fisherman, although I do know how to use a cast net. So in the estuaries, I can catch just a meal. But when it comes to like saltwater fishing, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like big rod fishing, I have no idea. I'd need somebody to teach me, to be honest with you. Now let's have breakfast. And it'll carry me through. Drop all this. That's only 7.5 hours. You'd wait till the housing market collapses before moving somewhere? It will. I think it will. I don't know, though. The corporations are buying up everything, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to know if that's even going to happen. Let's see if there's any cheap wood I can get in here. You're buying a bunch of chickens? We're only allowed to have 6 in town. So I bought 6 chicks in the spring, and 2 of them turned out to be roosters. So we, so I have 4 hens. Although one of the hens, it took forever for her to lay. Like, I mean, she didn't want to lay for a long time. And now she's the one that actually, every time I go to get the eggs, she comes up to the top and goes, "What are you doing, Dad?" She's like the protector. But she's also the last one to lay. It was weird. Everybody... Hang tight. Let me go drop this off. I got to eat this last salmon. We may have to spend the night fishing again. I still haven't seen the bear. I know he's around here. The whole point of this live stream today, guys, is to drop that bear. We're just trying to survive as long as we can. Live in the woods? Oh, that's different. I live in a town, so I'm only allowed what I'm allowed. 12 more. Okay, so that was 15 and 12, which is 27, which gives, and each one of those is 30 minutes. So that's enough to get me through the night. But I need to put a fire outside of this when the bear shows up, so I can block his ass. All right, let's go. All right, let me eat this last salmon. We have to go fishing, I think. I'm not going to have enough food and water. Yeah, that's the last of that. Well, poop. All right, that's fine. I don't have... Yeah, I don't have a firearm cleaning kit on me. I don't think. I don't. We can break some of these down, though. She was too busy protecting to think about laying. Yeah, it's weird, Janet. What the deal is with that one hen, she actually oversees the rest of the chickens. Like when I give them their snack in the afternoon, she won't eat it. She'll let them eat first, and then she goes in and she gets what she wants. I usually do a mixture of worms. I have a 2-worm mix that I give them in the afternoon for higher protein. And then whatever I have in the house that needs to go away, like the tomatoes, or, you know, I've got dried kale and dried spinach that I dried this summer. And I mix that in with their stuff, and they really like that. They like the fresh stuff better, but once I moisturize the dried kale, once it rehydrates, they eat it. They like the flavor. So I'm gonna have a whole. I only had a half a row this year.
To escape this
I'm gonna have a whole row of kale next year for those guys. Because I mean, everybody who eats my eggs say they're good eggs. So I really don't know, because I'm a first-year chicken owner, but I'm learning. I am learning. Where's that freaking bear at, dude? All right, I guess we're going fishing again, guys. Because I'm getting cold. All right, this here might be the last of it. You have an acre fenced off? Well, beware of predators, man. If you want predators, get chickens. From what I've been told.
On.
I bought a canvas tarp to cover their coop, and so they're mostly covered right now.
It worked.
So I'm not seeing the neighborhood cats coming around anymore because I don't think they can see the chickens. Nine, 10 hours is good. All right, let's go ahead and let's do this again, guys. Okay. I'm going to fish, then we got to make water. You have coyotes, or you're going to lose your chickens?
Feels like night is coming.
If you got coyotes, you're going to lose your chickens, dude. Unless you have dogs. Coyotes are smart, dude. I live in a country where there's coyotes. Hey! Oh, it's level 2 fishing. Okay, let's go ahead and place this. Cook this up. Cook this up. And we'll boil a batch of water. I live in the Southwest, bro. Coyotes and prairie dogs, my friend. Let's go ahead and eat this. What keeps coyotes out? Dead ones? I mean, they're smart, dude. Coyotes are smart. I mean, they're smarter than some of the smartest dogs that we've owned. And they run in packs, so, you know, it's something you got to think about. The bear still hasn't shown up. All right, we're going to use all of this then. I'm going to use all my fire. And that's it. That's all I got. All right, let's go ahead and let's try for 2 hours. Okay, I got a fish. 19 minutes till boiled. Now to give me water. Cook up the trout. And then, well, let's cook him up and eat him. I need salmon to actually do me any good. Get me above the curve. Okay, that's fine. I mean, this is just status quo right here. Ah, shit. All right. I'm eating as much as I'm using, so that's not great. I'm going to do another batch of water, get ahead of myself. 9 more hours. Drink this water. Come on. Not a single fish. All right, that gave me a gallon of water. I think we're going to be okay. Let me go ahead and plop all the rest of this in here. We're going to do this until we're exhausted. Let's go ahead and go 6 hours. I need big fish. Big fish. Come on. Big money, big money. No whammies, no whammies. Give me something good. Tell me that you love me. Oh. Well, not great. Come on. Give me a salmon. Punk. Yes. Nice. Okay, so we can go ahead and cook these off. Drink that water first, though.
My energy is just disappearing.
Donkeys are smart too, and they will kick it. They will donkey kick a coyote in the head. There's a lot of ranchers around here that they have donkeys just specifically for that purpose, and they're loyal, even if they are stubborn. Yeah, no, article's correct. A donkey's a good investment. They're protectors, 100%. All right, do I have any more fuel? That's 8 hours, guys. I've got enough water to carry for right now. Let's go ahead and let's do this. I got to get ahead of this food curve, dude. Let's go 6 hours. Well, then you're probably better set than most people. The only thing I would worry about after that, Jerry, if you've got the coyotes covered, is aerial predators, owls, and eagles, and hawks. That would be
Getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
That would be the main thing I would worry about. There's my well-fed bonus back, guys. That bear's still not here, dude. I mean, this is better than nothing. At least I'm getting my cooking skill up, but I'm out of fuel now, so, and I'm exhausted. So let's no, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep at it. I think. Let's go ahead and do another. I'm gonna call it 6. But I only have enough fire for 4. But we always get extra fire when we're outside. Extra time. So give me another salmon, baby. One more salmon and I'll quit. Give me one more salmon and I'll quit. One more salmon and I'll quit. Just one more. Oh, no, I won't. Oh, no, we're in trouble. Hang on. Hold. Hold. Okay, that line snapped. I've got 2 hours left. Let's go ahead and cook this off. All right, so we got to eat our fill and make a mad dash for the room. Eat that. Yeah, snakes too. They like to come and try to snag eggs. I haven't had that issue yet, but I see the big birds flying around where I'm at. So, oh, I don't want to drop it. Drink it. All right, so we gotta try to make it. I'm gonna drop. That's only 500 calories, dude. That's not enough. That's enough for one morning. That's for breakfast. Let's grab this. Let's go ahead and pull these torches. I know it's 50-50 on make ammo or go, and Cougar up. I really kind of I need level 5 cooking before I go attack Cougars though, because I want to eat the meat. But that's just a preference. I don't really need it. Okay, I'm gonna sleep for an hour in here. Well, it's warm. And then we're gonna take off because I need to be able to have enough energy to run. Oh, bippity boppity boo. Nice. Much better. All right. So let's go ahead and hydrate. and crash for 9 hours. Well, how long till it's dawn? Well, let's crash for 6 hours. That'll get us past the morning cold. Okay, so. You get enough sleep last night? So here's the thing, guys. I got a question for you guys. So I know I said you guys had me for 11 days while the wife is gone, but I have a responsibility. I have to paint the bedroom and the kitchen while she's gone. So I need like a full day or two to do that. Hopefully you guys will be understanding, because I think I'm going to take Monday and Tuesday and just do that and just get it done. Hopefully that's okay for you guys. I know that I said, but oh, actually, you know what? Wait, no. Today's the 30th. What is today? Sunday? Tuesday's my birthday. And my mom wants to talk to me on my birthday. She wants to hang out for a short time. But I wanted to do a 24-hour stream, but I forgot my mom wanted to come see me. Let me call my mom after this live stream and see what she wants to do on my birthday, or maybe she wants to come on the 3rd. I don't know. I got to work this out, because I made obligations to my wife and my mother. And so I've got to get those done. If I knock out that painting job, on like tomorrow, then I could be ready to rock and roll on my birthday. But my mom wants to see me on my birthday. So let me call my mom, and maybe she can come on the 3rd. She might be okay with that, but no. I want to spend my birthday with you guys, but I also have to spend a little bit of time with my mom too. You know what I mean? Because we didn't get a chance to spend Thanksgiving together because I was sick. So I mean, it's one of those things, man. Let's sleep for 2 more hours. Praying for me in the walls? Oh, no. All I got to do is I got to pull the bed out of the bedroom and put down the plastic. Dude, I painted more than a few rooms in my life. I'm not worried about that. And then she wants me to repaper the bathroom too. So, but I told her that's the last thing I'm going to do. I said I'm going to, and I don't have to move a lot of stuff around in the kitchen. I got to move our vitamins out of one area and some other stuff out of another area. But really, the kitchen is easy. The bedroom is, I got to move all the bureaus to the center of the room. I got to plastic the floor. I got to tape off the floor. I got to tape off the windows, and then it's quick, because then it's just a roller and time, and I can do that I can do the bedroom in like 4 hours, and I can do the kitchen in about 4 hours. So it's about an 8-hour day, but I'm going to be sore as shit after that, because I'm not used to doing that kind of manual labor. So because I'm getting older. So yeah, so that's the thing, is I'm probably going to need a recoup day is what I'm thinking. Just knowing my muscle structure and the lack of me. I sit at this desk every day, so you know what I mean. So I'm going to need a recoup day at least, and my muscles are going to be so sore after that, but it'll be done. And I promised her last year when she left that I was going to do it, and I didn't do it. So I broke my promise. I can't break my promise 2 years in a row. I can't do it. So, I have to do the work. Otherwise, when she gets home, she's going to be pissed, and I'll never hear. I'll have a year of, "You didn't freaking do that shit. You told me you were going to do it." Still no bear. All right. Well, we are not winning the food battle here, guys. So what I think I was expecting more salmon than I was getting. So what I'm think we're gonna do is we gotta rethink this, because that bear has not shown up in 3 days. So, but what day is it actually? I'm sitting out here in the cold. It's day 43. Guess what? The trader's here. All right, we're going back. I'm going to reset my snares. And we're going to eat our fill here. The trader is now up and running, guys. Hang on. That changes things. That changes everything. All right, let's go. Come on. We're going back. I really thought we were going to be able to get ahead of the food game and drop that bear. That was the whole goal of today, but it's not happening. He is not showing up. I don't know why. You know what? I might rent a Wagner article. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. We've got a hardware store that rents products that's right behind my house. Well, it's a few blocks from my house. That's a really good idea, article.
Can't feel my feet.
That's a super great idea. I wouldn't have to worry about any of that shit. Oh, that's great, dude. I can get some paper. I've already got the tape, and I've got the plastic for the floor, and I could do it all within like an hour. I haven't used a Wagner electric sprayer in 2 decades.
Damn, I'm freezing.
That's a great idea, dude. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, my man. My man. Yeah, I know electric sprayers are amazing. And I've got 10 gallons of paint, so I've got the paint for it. All I have to do is just fill it and spray. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's a great idea, article. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. All right, so what we're doing here, guys, I'm going to go grab what I need over here from my gloves. We're going to grab the snares. We're going to reset the snares. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to... Yeah, article gets a gold star for the day. He just saved me about 6 hours of freaking work. All I got to do is rent it. I'll rent the sprayer. I got sick last year, to be fair to me. I did get sick last year, and I got sick this year at the same time. Pickle, I don't know what the deal is. For some reason, at this point, at this time of the year, my body just decides it wants to fail me. And I am getting older as time goes by, so, you know. All right, so what we're going to do here, guys, is matter of fact, you guys, no, that's a gold star idea. Not a silver star. So, Pickle, give article a gold star for the day. You don't get to judge. You don't know how different, because really, when it comes to getting older, power tools are where it's at, dude. When you're in your 20s and 30s, yeah, you can use hand tools, sure. But when we get above our 50s, man, it's time for power tools. Or hiring someone else to do the job for you. But it's cheaper for me to buy the power tools, or rent the power tools, than it is to, okay, those are all cured. All right, let's see. What do we need for gloves? I need those gloves. I need... Four pelts, 2 guts. Okay, so 2 guts, 2, 3, 4. And how's my hat looking right now? I could probably use a repair, so let's do that. There it is. Thank you, Pickle. The less time I have to paint is more time I get to stream. You're absolutely 100% correct. So what we're going to do, guys, is I was going to do a second live stream today, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to go see if I can rent that power tool, or at least make an appointment for it so it's available to me on tomorrow. So this is all you're going to get today, unfortunately. But hey, man, you know what? You're going to save me a ton of time. So... that means more time in the future, okay? And look, my wife's still going to be gone for another week. So I want to do doubles, man. I want to pull doubles for you guys. This is what I want to do. Not that anybody watches the second live stream for the most part. I mean, you know, 200 views is 200 views, right? So I mean, I'll take what I can get. But for the most part, yeah. Like I want to play more of Where Winds Meet, and there's a couple other things that come across my my emails. There's games that people want me to play, and I want that to happen. So, all right. So, what we got to do is go drop off.
My fingers feel numb.
I see rabbits. That's a good point. That's a good sign. Yeah, there's rabbits here. All right, so that's a good sign. Let's go ahead and drop these snares, and we'll get back to rabbit meat. Let's place these again. I mean, I was getting tired of doing this last stream, but you can't deny the benefit of this. I need a few more, though. Do I have any more firewood? Not much. Let's drop that. Get that out of my face. Okay. So I should probably drop these 2 rabbits so I have food for tonight. Just because I'm going to be hungry. And it doesn't take but a few sticks to cook up this rabbit meat. I don't know why I didn't think about that electric sprayer before, man. Probably because I still feel like I still think I'm 30. All right. So grab this one. The only thing is I got to make sure I tape off everything and put plastic down so it doesn't mess up the carpet. Although the carpet's kind of shit anyway. We got to replace the carpet, actually. But I don't want any overspray. Look, I grew up, like, from the time I was 12 until the time I was 17, my stepfather had a paint shop. He was a mechanic and he did paint. So I'm very, very, very aware of what it takes to use a sprayer. He had a pneumatic sprayer, though. He used to paint cars. My mom used to do pinstriping for the cars. She was a really good pinstriper. If you guys know all that fancy pinstriping on cars, my mom used to do that sort of thing. By hand, no less. My mom is a really talented artist. All right, let's go ahead and let's do this. No, if I can get the drop cloths, the tape, and the paper, I can do all of it tomorrow in one day, and it won't even hurt me. Yeah, it'd be good, and then I can come back on my birthday. I think. I don't know. I'm not guaranteeing that. I'm assuming. Oh yeah, I know. I'll have a jumpsuit and a mask and the whole thing. But I got to move the bed out, and then you got to open the windows after it's all said and done. What a great idea, man. I'm so stoked, man. You don't even get it. Because I was really dreading that. That's why I didn't do it last year. I should have thought about that, though. The Wagner paint sprayer. Okay, so This is why article is article. All right, so I've got food for now. It's going to get dark. Let's go ahead and see how much firewood do I have. Do I have any firewood? None. Let's pick this meat up first. 2 hours for 5. That'll carry me through. All right, and then I expect we're going to have another Aurora tonight. A mask? What's a mask? You fucking cheeky bastard. Paint doesn't seem to smell as bad as it used to. That's because you're 80 or you're 70, you're 78, 75, 76. As we get older, we don't smell as well as we used to. That's because, I'll give you an example.
That did it.
Rye bread. Young people don't like rye bread. Why do they not like rye bread? Well, it's because their taste buds are way more acute than ours are. Now, I love the shit out of rye bread now because my taste buds don't work as like they used to. You know what I mean? Idell, that's fine. You only wear a respirator when you paint cars? Well, I won't be wearing a respirator. I'll be wearing a face mask. It's different. Eat that. Okay, so we're going to head out. I'm not going to have any freaking food to speak of for tomorrow. This fire's going to get blown out. I can feel it. Eat this. Eat that. All right, that should cover me till morning. It's not much, but we're really just kind of like spinning our wheels here, guys. What I want to do is we're going to head back to Quonset right quick. I want to make those rabbit gloves. And then I've got to figure out where my cooking skill is.
Making my head feel thick.
Hey, article, do you still use Bondo? Or are all the cars using fiberglass these days? No, I understand what article's saying. I get it, but that's because my stepfather was a mechanic and an auto body man. I get it. What is the name of that chip company that has all the? They have pretzels. They got like they have crispy rye bread. They've got all those different things inside the package. Gardettos? Is it Gardettos? Dude, my hands were dipped in solvent for 2 years between the time I was 12 and 14 because I was cleaning car parts. I know that had to have some cancerous effects on my body. And looking at my hands these days, you might agree.
I need to find something to drink.
Oh, I have water. Silly butt. Gardettos, yeah. I love Gardettos, dude. But only the rye chips. I love the rye chips of Gardettos. The pretzels are cool too, but because I'm a big pretzel fan. Here's something that a blast from the past. I remember when I was, I guess my mom and dad separated when I was 7, or they divorced when I was 7. My mom took me to the mall and took me to an Orange Julius stand. Do you guys remember Orange Julius? I miss that a lot. But they used to use raw eggs in their stuff to make it foam right. And they can't do that anymore. But I grew up in an age where raw eggs and an Orange Julius was a thing. God, I love an Orange Julius. I'll grab that coffee. Okay, that's done. So we have one black bear hide done. All these guts are done. Let's go ahead and let's... You used to love the rye crisp even as a kid? Me too. I don't know why. Hang tight. What's going on here? I keep waiting for this moose over here. Okay, we got wolves now.
So
gotta go.
cold.
Gotta go right now. No. And they smell me. 'Cause I've got these hides on me. Smells like money, and then he died at 54 from cancer. Well, there's your money for you. I'm sorry, that's not very kind, but it's true. All right, so I'm exhausted. It's getting dark. Let's All right, well, I've got enough to make roast hip pie right in here, so we can do that if I have the firewood. I've got some firewood. I might be able to make 1 or 2 batches of roast hip pie, but I've got enough calories to last. So what we're going to do is we're going to sleep for 9 hours. Wait, no, I didn't want to do that. Fuck, I screwed up. Please don't give me an Aurora. I don't want to miss the trader. All right, so no trader yet. That's good. I came over here for the trader, for the radio. All right, let's sleep for an hour at a time. Maybe we'll get lucky. They're attached to Dairy Queens? Yeah, I wouldn't trust it now. It's all artificial shit. I wouldn't trust it at all. But I also remember that same day my mom took me to that mall. She bought us Orange Julius, and she goes, "Would you guys like a pretzel?" And I got a pretzel with cheese sauce that I could dip it in. That was a warm pretzel, not a hard pretzel, a warm, soft pretzel. I cannot tell you how much I love warm, soft pretzels with salt, with a cheese sauce that is a decent cheese sauce. Oh, it's so good, so good. With an Orange Julius to wash it down with, that's one of my earliest memories. Like when I was 7 years old. I'm 55 now, right? So, or I will be day after tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, dude, nostalgia, you know? Also, they took me to what was the name of the pizza joint where it has an open kitchen? It was, oh God. I remember Big Boy. Remember Big Boy with the big ceramic mannequin, or ceramic statue out front? He's holding the burger. I remember my parents taking me to Big Boy. And what was the other memory I had? This is being in Anchorage, Alaska, mind you, going to the mall when I was really young. And the other thing was, what was the name of that pizza joint that we went to? And I thought it was amazing. Was they were making pizza with an open kitchen with glass, so you could see them making your pizza. And they wave at you, and you got to see how it worked. That's probably where I got my love for cooking, is seeing them do what they do. At the early age of 7, I was like, what's the name of it? God dang it, man. I know that they still have shops around, but I can't remember what the name of it was. I'll remember it. All right, mittens. Here we go. It's 5 hours. We're gonna do it. I think. I'm gonna lose the. Hang on. And hold. There it is. Hang tight. We're not quite done yet. Let me go ahead and drink some water, so I don't lose any health. God, I can't remember the name of that stupid pizza place.
I could eat anything right now.
Yeah, we're going to make food right now. Okay, we got mittens. All right, so we've got a rabbit hat and we've got mittens. That's cool. 27 degrees above the ambient. These need some help. That's going to need some help. We definitely need to fix our stuff. I lost a pair of socks today, so we got to be aware. We need more cloth. We got to start fixing our clothes because it's starting to look kind of ragged. So in the next episode, that's what we're going to do. Let me drop this. Drop this. All right, so that's cool. We've got rabbit hat mittens and a rabbit hat. A rabbit mittens and a rabbit hat. Let's go ahead and let me see if I can make. Where are you? Do I have them on me? Oh yeah, I got them on me. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this. I've got some water, but I don't. Let's go ahead and let's. Can I go outside? These wolves are actually going to be a pain in my ass, so let's not do that. Let's go out front. I need enough pies to hang out here for the day. Too windy. It says it's protected. I don't know why I did that. It's not... Stop. I can't stop it. That was dumb. That was dumb.
That's done.
It was stupid. I don't know why I did that. I thought it was going to be sunny outside. Alright. Whatever. It's fine. Too late. I was talking too much.
Come on. That did it.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. Everything I've got. 2 hours. Okay, so let's go with place this. We're going to make the roast hip pies. It's not Sbarro's. No, it's I'm talking about 1977. Let's do a small batch of water.
I need to find food.
Hang on. Hold. $52.32. No. All right, I gotta get some firewood from somewhere. Oh no, this is not gonna work. Shit. I've got no firewood in here either. All right, sticks is where it's at then. Let's see if I can run out right quick and grab some sticks. It's not Moose's tooth, no. I'll know it if you say it. I guarantee you I'll know it. Come on, where are my sticks? That might do it, maybe. Maybe. Shakey's Pizza. That's exactly it. It's Shakey's Pizza. That's exactly it, Bismarck. $44. Okay, we're good. It was Shakey's. Yeah, Shakey's Pizza. They have an open-air kitchen, or they used to. I don't know if they still do. Yeah, dude, that's amazing that you remembered that. All right. It was Shakey's. Okay, this is not going to carry me very far, guys. But hopefully it'll carry me through talking to the trader tonight so I can make a trade. That's all I really want to do for the end of this live stream. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and try that. Do I not have my quality tools on me? I have way too many torches. All right, let's pick these back up because I'm going to need those later. I'm going to need my sewing kit for the next episode. All right, so yeah, Shakey's Pizza, dude. Yeah, there's Shakey's. I don't know if it's still in Anchorage, Alaska, but yeah, my mom and dad took me to the mall, or me and my sister to the mall, and right back behind there, I think was a Shakey's Pizza. It might have been down the road, but I have a pair of socks on the beach. That's actually a good idea. Let's go ahead and let's do 2 hours of sleep. I'm not tired enough, so because I'm eating all those pies. All right, I'm hoping for an Aurora tonight. Yeah, back in those guys have been around for a long time, dude. I can still see that restaurant in my mind. It's so weird. The things that you remember. Of course, I also remember going to a magic show that was that my school sponsored when I was 7. So I was in second grade, and then missing the bus for whatever reason. I don't remember why I missed the bus, and having to walk home in the dark in Alaska in the snow. And my mom was freaking out. I made it home fine. I was fine. I was 7 years old. I was more than old enough. But then again, that was back in the days where you were allowed to, run around the woods without without parent supervision. They said, get home before dark. You know what I mean? You didn't have helicopter parents. They were like, go play outside.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Well, shoot, guys. It doesn't look like we're going to get the trader today. Which means I have to go back fishing tomorrow. What a bummer. We're out of food.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, but we have no firewood, my friend. Till you didn't get home till after dark and then you were in trouble? Yeah. All right, well, let's go ahead and let's do this. Actually, let's not do that. I just realized I've got enough torches I can make more food. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm wasting all of my my flour, but Bannock might be better than those roast hip. Because we still haven't gone anywhere but. Well, we did. I mean, we did Timberwolf Mountain, Ash Canyon, the Summit, Desolation Point, and this map. Everything else is still up for grabs. So, Coastal Highways, the dam has still got plenty of stuff. I need enough sticks to be able to make it through an hour of cooking one more batch of bannock. We weren't deterred by the dark, but when the street lights came on, you were supposed to be home. Dark was our blanket. Well, I mean, dark is my blanket now. Until I got attacked by that dude in the alleyway. Now I realize that I'm getting older. Although that cut that was on my finger, it's healed. Although it's kind of stiff though. It's my mouse clicking finger. All right, so this should be enough for us to get a batch of food right now. I don't really need food at the moment, so maybe we'll just drop this and call this firewood. It's 19 sticks times 5. That's more than I need to do a batch. So we'll wait. Let's go ahead and drop the rest of our flour here. And our oil. Although I'm almost out of water. That's not cool. So I should probably make some more water. I'm trying to think of where I'm going to get all my firewood from because I don't have any. Oh, you want to talk about a dinner bell? Okay, article. My stepmother had a metal post that my father put in the ground in concrete, and at the it was 20, maybe it was about 20 feet tall, and she had a giant freaking cast iron bell, and literally, I remember this stupid thing. No matter how far away we were, she would ring that bell. And when she rang that bell, you came running because she wanted you home now. Oh, my stepmother had a bell. It was not a hand bell, literally on a cat. It was on a pole.
Getting weak.
And she went ding 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 ding, and you could hear that for half a mile away. And you better come home when she rang that bell. Okay, I lost my well-fed bonus, guys. Which is fine, because we still have plenty of carry weight. That's good. Oh, I remember that bell. Oh, let's go check our snares. Let's do that. I should probably grab this firewood, then. If we're going to do that. Because I've got rabbits. Bong, bong, bong. What was it? What was she? Chinese? I can't break down the pallets right now, Peyton, because there's wolves out there. I have to start a fire to break down the pallets so I don't freeze to death. But there's 2 wolves right behind me right now. So I can't do that. At the moment. When there were deer, I should have broken them down, but I didn't do it. Alright, well I've got 1 wolf in front of me. We're going to go grab these rabbits, because I just put out my snares. So we're going to be fine. I'll have food, but I need food, so I should probably drop this wolf. Maybe we'll go ahead and try this. Let's do it. All right, we're gonna hunt this wolf. Get him out of my face. I don't know, that's nice. Okay. Already gotten that.
Can't feel my hands.
No, it was probably a cast iron bell. I don't remember it being brass. But we all had
Hey.
bicycles like you know you see
I'm
in
so
Stranger
cold.
Things.
I'm warming up again.
It was exactly like that, or like E.T., Elliot, you know, that sort of thing. We all had bicycles. It was funny how your parents were like, "Get out of our face," until they wanted you back home, and then they were like, "You better show up right now." Okay, so this one's busted. All right, so we got 7. That's 4 rabbits, so that's enough food for tonight. That's nice. Fresh food. I don't remember what kind of bicycle I had. I know in my teenage years I had a 10-speed. I used to go like 5-6 miles to get to my friend's house on my own. Matter of fact, if I had to percentage it, probably 80% of my life I've either walked or been on a bicycle. And only the other 20% has been driving a vehicle. All right, so let's go ahead and harvest the meat off of all these guys. Like today, I mean, like when I go to the store, I'm going to be walking to the store. I don't drive, dude, for the most part. I just don't. If I got to go 5 blocks, I'm going to walk it. Why would I get in my car and drive it? There's no reason. Unless I have to have to haul something back that's like a big amount. I can't afford to skip leg day, as they say. You know? Not at my age. But I never was that guy. I also was the guy that was, you know, hiking through the mountains and like Big Bend National Park was one of my favorite places to be because they had great scenery, amazing trails. If you've never been to Big Bend National Park in Texas, you should go. It's built in a caldera, and it's right on the edge of the Texas Mexican border. I worked there for 3 months, man. It's a really cool resort. The bears there they don't have to hibernate, so they're like the size of like double the size of a pit bull, probably. They're not really big, the black bears, but they don't have to hibernate because it's so warm. And they always warned us, don't hike the trails alone because you might come across a bear. I never did. Although there was a red fox that worked out that was out back behind the restaurant, and he used to come into the garbage, and he used to hang out with us in the back when we came out of the back of the kitchen. And I made the stupid mistake of telling a tourist once that he was there. And they're like, "Can we go check him out?" And I'm like, "You can do what you want. You're here, whatever. I wouldn't suggest it, but you can." And sure enough, that dumbass got bit. So that stupid tourist, man, he went out there and tried to take a picture, tried to pet a wild fox, and the fox bit his finger. I was like, dude, I told you, don't do that, man. Tourists gonna listen to you? No. You don't mess with the wildlife, yo. They're wildlife. All right, so let's go ahead and drink some more water. All right, so I'm going to have to bust down some firewood because I don't have any here. It's going to take 3 hours for that. I'll barely have enough time to do this. And I guarantee you we're going to have an Aurora tonight. Let's do something smaller. That's 49 minutes for 3. That'll be enough to cook up some food. Let's do that. All right, let's do that. I gave him the full experience? Yeah, I did. Well, that's not good. All right, well, poop. Oh, I could do that, though. Let's do this. Let's grab some sticks. Hang tight. I have a secret. This is our hidey hole. We should be able to start a fire right here. Now, I don't know if the cold's going to allow me to stick around here.
Right.
Well, we may have to take some damage. I've got herbal tea, though, so we should be fine. Let's go and eat. Oh, come on. Don't do that to me. Shifted on me. Hang on.
Goddamn freezing.
Shifted for a second. I might be okay. Sometimes when the wind shifts, it'll shift right back. So you can go ahead and just keep adding fuel to the fire if you're lucky. And so that's a new thing I just learned not too long ago. All right, that'll give me enough food for tonight. Barely. With my herbal tea, we should be able to cover. But I really need to make some water. How much time do I have left? 38?
I'm so thirsty I can't think straight.
Yeah, we're going to do a small amount. I'm losing health, but that's okay. All right, we're going to get out of here. I should be fine, though. We won't be full health, but we'll be close by morning. All right, let's go ahead and put that out. Let's head back to the cabin. We really are just like spinning our wheels right now, guys. I feel like we need to go somewhere else for a little bit, get some more loot. I think we need to go to coastal. To a mystery lake in the next episode. I really do. All right, there's that. Okay, so I got food and water. It's gonna be dark soon. Let's go ahead and we could spend a little bit of time breaking that down, which will dehydrate me a little bit, but we're going to drink this herbal tea. And the rest of our water. And then with my 9 hours of sleep, it should carry me through. And I have firewood for the next run. There it is! No! 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 It's the Aurora. God dang it, man. Can I run? Do you think I can make it? Shit. Okay, guess what? I have to. I don't have a choice. I mean, I do have a choice, but I need to talk to the trader. Oh, this is so scary. All right, let's go. Come on. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. This is bad news for me. But I did kill that wolf before, so we might be okay. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Ow, that hurt.
Ah, damn, that's smarts.
The bear's dead. The wolf is dead. The only wolves I have to worry about are the ones that are close to the Quonset hut. But I need to get to that radio. Never mind. Is that a wolf? Running from me? That's a freaking wolf. Never mind. I don't like that, not one bit. He's coming to me. Let me go way wide. Maybe I can get around him. He ran because he was scared for some reason. I do have a festive sweater on. I don't know what that actually does. Does anybody actually know what it does? Does it scare the wolves?
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Actually, don't I have two? No, I only have the one.
Damn, I'm freezing.
What was it about doing stupid things? Hey, look, man. I'm trying to give you guys some entertainment here, okay? If I die here, because I'm not full health, then we'll start over. I guess. I don't want to, but I guess we're gonna have to. They're out to get me. They won't catch me. Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Options, audio, turn his voice. It's all the way up already. No wonder it's so loud.
It just turned itself on. What? What the hell? Someone there? Hey, hello? Radio check. Go ahead. You better say something or getting this damn thing fixed was all a waste of time. Come in. I say again, come in. Well, I'm just a fella on the radio for now. Been on my own. The lights, they fried everything. Or haven't you noticed, What? You been living in a hole in the ground out there? You're on the island, right?
Yeah, are there any survivors? Any other survivors?
I haven't come across any. Well, until now. It's taken a long time, a damn long time to get this contraption working. The radio, I mean. But your radio seems to work just fine. Still there? Hello?
Yeah, what are your intentions?
Things are getting a little thin out here in the dark. I've got some stuff to trade. Not much, mind you, but maybe you have some interest. Maybe we can work out a deal. If you can keep your word, that is. Trust don't come so easy no more. Not since the lights showed up. But there's you, there's me, and there's the ice. Well, speak up.
How you surviving?
There's a place.
Or how do we
A
trade?
little island off Coastal Highway. A dock, an old storage box of mine. We can use that to trade. You keep your distance, and I'll do the same. Got it?
All right. Well, you alone out here?
Who ain't alone in this life? Hmm? Suits me fine. I'm still breathing. That's good enough for me. We all get to tell our own stories, right? This is mine.
Are there any other locals?
I know the coastal regions best, but I've been around most of the island. Everyone's gone, as best I can tell. Something big happened. Historical-like, I guess. One for the books, my brother used to say.
All right, who are you?
Just a survivor. Like you, I guess. But I think you might not be from around here. You sound, a bit different. Like those folks who wandered into town last week. No, that's wrong. It was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Okay. What's your name?
Everyone gets a name, right? I had a name. Sutherland. Yeah, that's it. Sutherland. Whew.
Okay, Pickle, bye.
I need to wake up. Loopy tonight. What was it you said?
Mainlanders.
Well, most folks try and avoid them. Look, I try to keep an even keel and an open mind. But I can't stand a backstabber or a liar.
Okay. What about these radios?
An old system, meant to keep folks connected, whatever that means. I never had much use for them, even out at sea. Just throw me overboard. That's how I... This one time... Lost it again. Never mind.
You got any, what supplies do you have?
I have my ways.
How do you get your supplies?
Even from my boat. Stuff's just floating out here. Containers. Even some empty, drifting ships. Just gotta find it first.
Okay. Travel?
Yeah, I don't walk too good at all anymore, thanks to this driftwood I call my leg. But out here on my boat, I do just fine.
How can I trust you?
World's a cold place. Trust comes slowly. You keep your word, I'll keep mine. Don't know what it was like for you before, but that's how I deal. Straight up. Too much for you?
Where?
I had to get to sea as soon as the lights showed up, or a bit after. There was a storm and I couldn't get offshore. Can't really tell you why. Oh, but what's it to you anyhow?
Whoops.
What are they saying, the others? We're really out on the edge of it all, ain't we? Some people do well with it. Others go a little crazy. Still others go out in the world looking for crazy. Maybe that's you.
All right, let's go ahead and trade because the electricity ran out. So
Well, let's see what I got.
all right, so it's all about the amount of trades, not the amount that you trade for. So That's 6 pounds of, no, 7 pounds of meat, and a quarter gallon of water. 4 hides and a gallon. I think we need rifle rounds. Oh, I need 6 ptarmigan down. I don't have any ptarmigan down. 4 pounds of meat and a quarter gallon of water. I'm not doing that. God, it's expensive for a carrot. I guess it is the salt, yeah. That's the simplest, because we can go fishing and I can boil a quarter gallon of water pretty easy. Let's go ahead and just do that. Just do 1. Yeah, salt is the cheapest. Looks like.
Shoving off.
All right. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. So we've got a trade for the next episode, guys. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna need to go fishing. But I'm going to need firewood too, and so we're lacking firewood at the moment, which is going to be not great. We do what we got to do. Let me go ahead and just kill this off right quick. And let's go ahead and let's just crash out for 4 hours. And it's not quite light yet. Let's go ahead and let's wait for an hour. And sleep for an hour if it'll let me. No. Alright, so... Alright, so in the next episode, I'm going to need to get food for myself. We're going to need, we need to go fishing or hunt. I think a deer might be the best bet in the next episode, guys. So that's what we're going to do. In the meantime, guys... thanks to Article 5, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't get a paint sprayer in my to rent to paint my house. And then today is Sunday, so tomorrow I think I might take tomorrow and do my painting. So I don't think you're going to see anything tomorrow, guys. So in the meantime, on my birthday, what I'm going to do, I'm going to call my mother and I'm going to see if we can't arrange for her to come over on the 3rd instead of the 2nd. And we're going to try to do a lot on my birthday, guys. But in the meantime, guys, thank you very much for coming in. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. As I always say, I am my usual me. You be your usual you. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I truly appreciate you all. And we'll see you later, okay? All right. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.